Fox 19 Now begins with breaking news.
I didn't have time to get a good look. I ran back and I was screaming, run, 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 active shooter, active shooter.
Chaos in Dallas as multiple shooters opened fire on police. 11 officers have been shot and 5 are dead. 4:30 on this Friday, I'm Kara Sewell.
I'm Dan Wells.
That shooting began around 10 o'clock last night. Protests were happening in Dallas following 2 officer-involved shootings in Louisiana and Minnesota, and that is when police say multiple gunmen opened fire from on top of a parking garage. Investigators say at least 50 shots were fired. 11 officers were shot. Here's witness video during the gunfire.
Oh my God. There's people laying on the ground. I hope they're just hiding.
It'll give you chills this morning. Breaking now, we have new details on one of the shooting suspects that was in that standoff.
Fox 19 Now, Sharice Gibson has been following this story all night long and joins us from the alert desk.
Yeah, we're getting word that one of those shooting suspects that was in a standoff with police has died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. My sources in Dallas have yet to confirm this, but we are getting that word from Fox News. That suspect was held up in hold up in a Dallas parking garage since this all started a few hours ago. Let's take a live look right now. This is outside of one of the hospitals where several of those police officers that were killed with their bodies just a few minutes ago were transferred to the morgue, and we had a line of police officers that were standing outside doing a salute as those bodies were being driven by. Let's give you some details here. 3 other suspects were in police custody in this ambush. And let me clarify this once again. Fox News reporting that the suspect has shot himself. We have not independently reported this. Those suspects shot 11 officers, and we have learned that 5 of those officers, again, have died. The 5th died just about an hour ago this morning. That has been confirmed by the Dallas Police Department's Twitter account. Now, the other officers are seriously wounded. My source in downtown Dallas has been standing outside of the Baylor Hospital and says the scene is extremely active. Even still to this hour, at this very minute. I'll continue to follow this online and on air here at the alert desk.
And Sharice, at this point, do we have any sort of motive?
No, right now, a lot of people are saying that they heard something from one of the suspects that was holed up that we just mentioned, that we were trying to confirm that he did commit suicide. But they had someone that mentioned that there were bombs that were planted, that police officers, they were specifically targeting police officers. And I've been following this coverage. If you've been following me on Twitter throughout the night, they said that a lot of them mentioned that there was, they are specifically targeting officers. This was an ambush, and people who were at the scene, they said that they were specifically having some officers that were shot in their backs, and they seemed like they were running away. They just saw officers dropping like flies. That's the description some of the protesters gave. They wanted to clarify and say that these were not people that were with us. This protest, and some of the Dallas Police Department did say that this was a mostly peaceful protest, and the protest was actually over when this all started.
A terrible morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharice.
This is not just a black issue. It's not just a Hispanic issue. This is an American issue that we should all care about. All fair-minded people should be concerned.
The violence in Dallas comes as people around the country are protesting police violence. Graphic video of an African-American man being shot and killed in Minnesota circulated online yesterday. Now, it's the 2nd fatal officer-involved shooting in 2 days. President Barack Obama addressed what needs to change.
There are problems across our criminal justice system. There are biases, some conscious and unconscious, that have to be rooted out. Change has been too slow, and we have to have a greater sense of urgency about this.
Well, President Obama went on to say that the African Americans in our country are 30% more likely than whites to be pulled over and twice as likely to be shot by police, and those trends have to change.
The local Black Lives Matter group is also speaking out about the violence. Fox 19 Now's Jessica Brown is live at police headquarters with details on another protest happening this weekend.
Yeah, good morning to you, Kira. We're here at District 1 Police Headquarters because this is where a planned protest will be kicking off this weekend. In fact, on Sunday, it'll be starting right here at District 1. Now, Cincinnati's Black Lives Matter organization says they are calling for change after the shooting deaths of Philando Castile and Alton Sterling by police officers in Louisiana and Minnesota. Take a look at this video of former and previous Black Lives Matter protests happening in our area. A meeting was held last night in OTR by organizers to express frustration and to get what they're calling collective clarity on the issue of police brutality and to really organize this protest. Once again, it's starting Sunday. The march will start here at District 1 at 4 o'clock and then proceed to the corner of 13th and Republic. That's the location that Timothy Thomas was killed, I might remember, back in 2001. After that, it will end in Washington Park for a rally vigil. For more information, you can head to our website at fox19now.com. Reporting live near the West End, I'm Jessica Brown, Fox 19 Now.
And we continue to learn more details about this situation in Dallas. Stay with us on air, online, and our free mobile app. We'll update you throughout the morning.
In the meantime, let's